Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another YouTube video. This is the same cleanup that I showed you, but I didn't go in detail, you know, on particular items or anything. I wish I had started a little earlier, but I filled these boxes up. I'm just going to show you what type of goodies I got from that clean out of the house cleanup. Look at this old lighting system. Look at that. Isn't that like the 20s right there? That's a vintage, awesome vintage item. I got more brass adapters for the light. Everything you see, I got bags and bags of brass. Here, look at this little cup right here. Look at this. Look at this. Very cool little brass pieces, hooks, little frame holders. I got the marble door here. I checked this on eBay. It's going for like 30-40 bucks. So it's the door handle, double-sided. So for vintage doors, everything is vintage. So I don't have, oh, I found sterling. I found 2 sterling cables. Isn't that cool? I just found these in the lot. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Free silver right there. For nothing, just for sorting through. This is the garbage pile, so that's what I'm trying to do here. I have to go through this box. These 2 boxes are done. I'm keeping everything. Focus. Okay, I'm keeping everything in these 2 boxes. Look at this cool thing. I got vintage things in packages. Even the Skippy jar will sell, let alone the nails that I'm keeping inside. And these are square nails, and these are expensive. These sell for big money on the internet. I got a vintage Skippy cream peanut. Somebody's gonna enjoy that in their collection. So, you know what? Now that I separated the good stuff, now I just have to organize it. And look at this. I didn't know what this was. I thought it was like a Halloween thing, but this is a very vintage door lock knobs from the 50s. So people that do vintage cars, look on the bottom, all Ford products, 1967 to date. Ford Thunderbird, Mercury, 1965 to date. So this is a vintage door lock, of course. Beautiful in the packaging with 2 extras on the top. So I have one sealed here, and the person that did this, you know, was nice enough to, was very particular, meticulous enough to tape the extras on the top there. Oh, wait till you see, look at this little thing. I got like cool stuff here. Look, Victorian, vintage. Look at this stuff. Knobs. Look at that heavy brass knob. So if anybody's doing any furniture or anything like that and just wants to bring the old vibe back into I have a lot of things down this alley here, in this department here. Vintage hardware, vintage. I got, oh my god, look at this. I don't even really know what this is, but it looks sick. Like, look at it. That's brass. Of course it's rusted out, but like if you wanted to bring it back to life or just keep it that way, there's collectors for this. So I have collectible hardware. So that's what this is. I have shower rings. The thing I kept, a lot of the things that I kept were like things in the boxes with the original logos. Like people that have machine shops and just want something cool and want that vintage look, like things like this. Look, a superior product, sterilized blue cut tack. So these are like little tacks. They're nails, really. Little nails. And I kept the box. I'm like, you know what? Instead of mixing it with the hardware, because I got a little, this container here on the bottom is a general mix of hardware. You're looking at old brass. So like these that don't have value, I can just rip these when I scrap it. I'll keep all the original brass prongs. Oh, wait till you see this. Look at this. This is valuable here. Watch this. This here, it's not the medicine container, but copper nails. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Vintage copper nails. So it's better than copper value. So, copper nails are expensive in the stores, the modern ones. Now that I have the vintage ones, these are going to be valuable. Look, I got a whole jar full. I'll count them, put them in a Ziploc bag, and sell them. I got an old tool chest here. This is cool. Oh, there is a logo. Good. I was looking for a name. Thank you, phone. All right. Well, I can't see it with you guys, but I'll do that on my time. I just want to get. Oh, I found the sterling, of course, as I mentioned. I'm using gloves because you know, I have to sort through all that. Look at this old thing. I don't know what this is, but it looks like some type of fire hose. I got old hooks. I got a lot of copper and brass. When I say a lot, look at those rusty nails. People like that stuff. I like it. Look, if I get a wire wheel, I'll be able to, you know, clean these up a bit. If I don't, at least scrap. Little brass in there. Let's see. I have so many brass screws and nails. I have tools here. Oh, you name it. I have all the files here. Now I'm gonna just go through this. It's getting cold, chilly out. I have no jacket on, of course. So I'm just gonna go through this pile. Look at this old monster. Look at that. I don't even know what this is. Looks like a bit of some sort. What do you do with it? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Ow. Oh, look at this nail. These things are awesome, dude. Look at this. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a chisel. I thought it was an antique, vintage square nail. But that's pretty cool. Still probably could be used as a nail. So who cares? The point here is that I came across a lot of goodies. And this is the last container that I have to go through. Like, look at this. Look at all these brass. Oh, that's the door stopper. So look at all that brass. It's heavy. This thing said the jar is cool. So now I have another lid. I have a lot of valuable jars that will probably sell. Look at this old light. Rubber repair kit. Just people might appreciate that in the rubber business or collectible. So I got a lot of little collectibles. But the prize here, for me, the immediate cash out is the sterling. So that's the immediate cash out. And then I'll have to sort through all the copper, the brass, and Victorian, vintage, you know, whatever. I have to like do all that as long as I just put it in these boxes rather than these nasty drawers. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get rid of these old wooden corroded drawers, remove it, try to preserve it. That's what we're doing here. We're preserving history and furthermore. So folks, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and I'll see you next time. And until next time, later.